Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's time to make a quick stream this time because I'm quite tired. So, you can see by my uh, laziness, just getting late to start the stream. So, I will be focusing on drawing the whatever stuff I planned last stream, which was probably character design or something like that to define other characters as well. So I'll be doing that this stream. So let's get started. So I feel like the main idea here, this is basically a scenario where I would have a character uh, that is like uh, it's in uni. She's supposed to be either friends with one of the employees from the place that you're working at. Well, the main character is working at the main protagonist, I guess. Uh, she's supposed to be one of the customers, so I have to think about the car that she's supposed to be driving. Probably like a fancy one, maybe like an old one. Um, the motif behind her, I was thinking like more of an animal like a bat. So, but at the same time, I don't want it to look a bit too like explicitly animalistic. So I'll be working on that. For now, I was like thinking about kind of stylizing the ears and making fangs and you know the wings somehow. I think bats, some species of bats have tails, but I don't think this will need anything else. So it's more like a style decision, trying to make kind of a shy. Uh, it's not supposed to be gloomy, but it's more like a shy person that is still like kind of outgoing. So that has some of like peculiar things going on for her life. So I will be deciding that on this stream. Uh, so I don't think I have the original file, so I can't really retrieve the first version. So I'll be getting this from the old thing that I had here. That is like a very low resolution, but I tried to show the first version that I had of her, or the first feature that the first time she was featured, which was kind of a sketch, and I wasn't like really planning to add her at first, but since I'm already like working on it, I guess I'll be doing that. Now, where is it? Mm, where is it? I have to open the other one. Oh, yeah, this one. So this was the first one, or the first time she was introduced. You can see that she's supposed to be a bit more of a shy person, kind of, and kind of a dress instead of a shirt. But I think that adding like a shirt here would be more interesting than adding like a backpack and making the bad features like under her arm a bit more prominent. But I'm not really sure how that will work anyways. But she she kind of looks like a mix of Asian Flash and Rice Shower. It's kind of funny. Anyways, so let's get everything here. thing here. This one as well. I don't think I did any changes to this one. So I can just place it here. And I guess I will be merging everything here because I already have like a copy of it that I separated the things here. So and I don't need this. So this is what we have right now. Hmm. Things that I did back then was kind of sketches kind of sucks. So it's kind of hard to judge if I'm able to make anything here that would be worthwhile, but it's more like exploration then. So I'll try to uh, pinpoint this pet features. Shy mannerisms? That's how I would describe it, anyways. Body language. Body language. Personally, mine. What is called? Social anxiety. I mean, I know some people that have like social anxiety, but it's not like they're like crippled to interact with. Does seem like more like a physiological changes in their body to interact with other people or specific uh situations uh at uni. Old car customer. Mm. It kind of feels like she could be more of a alternative style. What is it called? Alt girl. But it's kind of a soft one, right? Yeah, I don't think that's well, like I think the other one would be better to explore. Like it's more. I think she's more like a shutty. Hmm. Always with a backpack. Drives old car. This one is more like a body feature. Uh, feature as well. Design features, right? Um, I would describe it more like a career. I don't even know how to write career. Draw and collections. I'm so tired that I can't really remember how to write stuff correctly. So I'm just checking Google. So if I'm writing it correctly, so uh, friends with sisters. So this is more like a visual thing. Collections. Uh, I would like to say that it's more like a career thing, but it's not supposed to be like a career thing. It's more like a um, state of mind, like their whole character, but having things at the same time. It's like, mm, I think personally outgoing would be here anyways. Uni, I guess I could do that. And let's place it like this instead. Honestly, I have no idea. So she's supposed to have bad features that I got here. Some of them not enough for this, but still, I'll try to do something. Open. I have to copy this again. Huh, did I delete that? That's strange. Oh, I don't even think that I did anything here because yeah, I was supposed to gather the references. So I'll just drop this here. Good. Bad features. Copy, paste. Good evening. Hello, Kingslayer. Welcome to the stream. Good morning. Depends on where you live. Just copying some reference images right now for the reference stuff. I do need a rice shower, rice shower reference. What does it look like? Rice shower? I have no idea. Is that an OC? Yeah, it's supposed to be, but it kind of looks like it kind of looks more like a mix of Asian Flash and Rice Shower from Uma Musume. Maybe you could art fight attack each other. I guess I've seen what art fight is about, but I don't think I have the time to do that, unfortunately. So I'll be just spending most of my time just planning this stuff here. But feel free to draw your character in whatever scenario, having the dreams of your life coming true. Fair enough, I'm about to do a thumbnail and attack right now. That's nice. I think it's always great to draw for like a purpose like that. Like trying to celebrate other people's characters. Like, I really like it. uh, Recently, I haven't been able to do it. Have you ever read have you read any art books recently? Nope. But I I've read some of them. Uh, some of them are like more practical. Like, what's the name of it? It's like Color and Light from James Gurney. That's a pretty good book. I don't think I have finished it, but it's definitely something that I have to look at later. I've read some of them from like perspective stuff, anatomy books, but it's not like I was like, yeah, let me read that book so I can get better at it. I was like, let's be focused on what I want from it instead of devouring the book. So I don't think I've read everything. I kind of skimmed through them. I'm reading five right now. Color and light, perspective and depth, composition, narrative, drawing form and poses, drawing close characters. Oh, that's pretty complete. I would say it's a complete package. They're pretty technical. I only read like 30 minutes a day. I guess to get most of it, it's probably supposed to be kind of a practical application. Uh, so not really sure if, if I guess just reading it, you can remember like a few things that people said or you've seen on the internet, maybe, or like on a YouTube video, but uh, it's not like that's something that will magically make you understand uh the topics, or that was my case, you know. Mm, Color and Light book is massive. I think I've seen like two of them that has the same name. So let me check that. Color and Light. Yeah, there's like two of them. One of them is from James Gurney, and the other one has like Gwaze on it. Gwaze and Nathan Falkes. Falkes? Hmm? Yeah, it has Gwaze there. I have the Artist Master series. That's a pretty nice book. It's kind of expensive too. It's more expensive than Color and Light from James Gurney, which is the one with Gwaze. Yeah, seems like a very complete book. Haven't read it yet. They're all maybe like $100 altogether. Hmm, that's a pretty good deal. Like the Artist Master series stuff. I think yeah, I think the other ones are also the Master series. I've seen that it's like they release like a perspective and composition and narrative stuff like that. The stuff that I've seen was mostly from uh what's it called, framed ink, framed whatever, framed perspective, that was about perspective and also paneling comics. That's probably some of the books that I'll be checking out later. But it's right now I'm just I'm just kind of running out of time. So let me continue here. Uh, so in terms of design, there's like a couple of different things I could do here. Redesign this main stuff, right? The ears, because this one still feels close to Umamusume's ears. No, either making it a bit more angular like this. I think this one is worse, even worse than the other one. Even like triangular, but I don't really want to make it triangular. I want it to make kind of a round shape like this. So, and I want it to be long, but I know for a fact that some of the bat species are have like quite long ears. Um, but now that I look at it, they're like more like a bit further away from the center. So it would be more like this. Now she looks more like a cat or like a fox. If I remove the hairpins, extend it to the extreme. Oh god, she's all ears. And then add like an extra thingy here, like this. That could help break the similarities. This kind of looks aggressive though. I'm not really sure if I like it. Kind of looks aggressive. It's kind of metal. Kind of metal. Maybe she'd look better with bare eyes or something round. But she's supposed to be like a bat, little bat. She's supposed to be shy, right? Hmm. Yeah, but a bat creature, bat creature. I think this is going out sticking out too far. I already have like a bear character planned, so she's also like she's supposed to be even shyer than her, I guess. Hmm. Something like this. And making the hairpin here does look more like a bat now. Hmm. I guess I should make this even rounder so that it looks a bit cuter. So this area has a lot of uh what could I say? Pointy stuff. And then here would be a bit rounder, right? Like this. I was missing your two last streams because I was sleeping. I get it. I get it. I also need more time to myself. Thank you for being here. This time will be a bit shorter as well. The stream, I mean. So, finishing this, I guess I'll just end stream. But when will I finish this? Now that's another story. Because I'm having fun. So, when I'm having fun, I can't really measure my time. If I can't measure my time, I'll be just spending like the next 12 hours just drawing. Yeah, let's not do that. Hello, though. Welcome. Has been a while, right? It has been, but I'm back. Welcome back. I'm also coming back from, well, all the stuff that has been happening in my life. Hopefully, this time I will be a bit longer. Not sure how many years I'll be doing this for until I have to do it again. But it's really nice to be here. I'll be for a long time, I guess. Hope all the regulars back then uh, are doing fine right now. It has been almost like a year, right? Huh. So should I call her Bad Girl or Girl Bad? I have no idea. It's all, you know, what it's called. It's, it's all messed up. Um, I also have to check the reference. Uh, yeah, it's not in here. That's interesting. We'll have to do it for the other ones. This one is. Dog bear. Guess I should write that down. So I've been like writing some ideas as well. So, uh, let's see. It's supposed to be here. For some reason, it's not on the. I'm missing so much, so much. I think I would need to watch two last streams. Hmm. I don't think you should do it. The first one was a pretty good one to watch and get the whole context. Uh, the other ones not that much, honestly. Hello, you bot. Glad you're back. I don't remember this nickname. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. That is. I mean, YouTube just changed a lot of stuff. But if you've watched my other stuff, what is called my past live streams, thank you, and I'm glad to be back as well. Yeah, I was just doing some research here. So this one. So what did I want to type to write? I forgot. Where is it? It's supposed to be here. I also need to take some days here to organize my notes about this project, because I think it's getting too big. Uh, Dated and um animals. I have no idea if I could explain this better, but I'll have like a list of animals that I have to draw, or like characters that are like related to some, like a few animals. So that's also a plan that I'm making right now. Like currently, I'm just working on the character that I did back then, just like kind of a test. So check visual stuff, bad features. Actual abbreviation of. Sure. Long dress. Can I even explain the context of it? When did I do this? must say, I must say that I'm actually quite surprised that I could make the side view that fast. And it's right about time to go. So yeah, this time I worked on the character here. Not much to say about anything else, I guess. Um, kind of looks more like some like a mix of characters that I've already seen. Uh, and it's basically just trying to repurpose some of the ideas that I had back then, but like newer ideas that I haven't drawn. Probably next stream, I'll try to think about them. So I think the next few streams will be probably a bit more boring than this one than the previous ones because I'll probably just research a lot on like good references for the animals or the characters that I want to draw. So either that or just looking at some good drawings, I guess, just to cleanse my palette. Because I don't think I've been doing looking at art that much this past couple of days. But overall, I guess the design is it's pretty cute. I think it serves the purpose of being kind of a filler character. To be honest, and even though the first draft was mostly a bit less, like a bit more casual, like using a kind of a, it's not a sundress with pants on. I'm not really sure what it is, but this one feels more like a college girl, I guess. But adding some details about how active she is, or adding some other fun facts, the design might change. But I feel like the ear stuff might be the thing that was concerning me the most because I just don't want it to look more like a horse. I want it to look more like a bat ear. And I know that I could actually push it to be a bit more like larger and like feel the head shape. What? To feel the head shape a bit more. Yep. So to be honest, I might have to modify some of the uh, ear stuff. Her main features. She looks like a fun person to talk with. Probably. I think she's a bit shy to speak with, and it's not the type of person to speak first. But at the same time, is kind of a reliable friend, I would say. But I would say that it's hmm, more about how centric her family is or how her circumstance is. That could be probably a bit more interesting to explore than the actual character herself in terms of design. But how could I even know that? I have no idea. But she will probably have like a darker hair. Mm, darker hair, wearing dark tones, maybe? I'm not really sure. Because I was like thinking about another character that has like that color stuff, even though most people just use black these days. So uh, I don't think it has a lot of changes. But I think that it will clash to. will kind of clash with other characters that I want to add that has more kind of a relevance to this to the plot point. But I feel like if I make that contrast of kind of pointy features uh, of the bad features that are like a bit pointier in some areas, but like kind of a bubbly, shy personality, that might be a better idea. But then I have to solve the conflict with like other shy characters and maybe think about a better approach for them. Hmm. I don't think this character would have kind of a crippling anxiety, anyways. And I think that would also be expressed in a different way. I don't know. Anyways, it's time to go now. Well, it's basically half of the runtime that I usually do, but it's fine. Maybe next stream I'll try to stream for longer, or maybe finish the projects that I've been doing for the other stuff. Uh, for the other side that I also need to ship. Mm, but next stream, either making more characters or expand on this one if I have any ideas, but I don't think I have any ideas right now. Or going back with like a different UI element, like a new screen. I don't really want to work on menus right now. I feel like it's a bit too early to work with menus, but I know for a fact that most of the screens that you'll be looking there would be the screen of dialogues, uh, kind of splash art, not splash art, CGs, um, and also menus and how they stylize. But I don't really want to do that right now. Uh, Maybe I should spend that energy when I don't really have that much energy in the day. Hmm. Uh, Case of the things that I've already done. Um, a little bit of a redesign on some stuff, or just thinking about how to make them read better. Removing some of the colors. I don't know. Oh god. Removing some colors, maybe. Mm, some difficult features that I have to think about removing or adding to the character. Yeah, guess that's it. Thank you, everyone. See you next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I think her shyness suits her because Bet really shy, aren't they? Yeah, I think they are a bit shy. But they're also they suck blood. Maybe do they have like a kind of a different personality? But at the same time, I don't think they have like even if they suck blood, it has like doesn't mean that they are like necessarily aggressive. I think they have like a specific way to get the blood from few animals, right? And I don't think they actually kill the animal that they're trying to get the blood off. Blood off. So, maybe I could try to add that to the personality, but honestly, I have no idea. It's like toxic positivity, or like to the point of helping people, but at the extent of I don't know. Maybe she's more like a person that would stab you, but at the same time, it's like trying to stab you in a way to notice like something that is happening in your life. That could be a good idea, actually. Like kind of a bittersweet type of personality. If you have like a good connection with her, mm, that could be like kind of trying to make a hint, trying to give a hint to your friend, like stop smoking, or I don't know, please treat yourself better, or some kind of stuff that is like kind of direct, which is kind of the opposite end of her personality, the usual personality. So that would be interesting because then the effect of not, you know, the actual bats are not killing the animal, they're more like kind of feeding out of it and trying to keep them alive at the same time. um but maybe it kind of depends on how bats usually work on, you know, echolocation, how they see, that I could try to think about as well. Do they see like colors, or are they like blind? Because then it could be something that has to do with their own weakness, right? They can't really see their own weakness, or maybe they just take things uh, uh, kind of too black and white, of things that are like defined uh, in a way that you can't really have like a middle ground to follow with. Hmm. But maybe she has more like an addictive personality, so she could help and make people also help each other. Hmm. I don't know. Also has a lot of things to think about. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Bye bye.